I'm Russ Nunley, and this is Strategic Communications Discussion Board number 4. This assignment is to take our strategic communication skills and talk about ourselves. So the first part of it is to discuss my mission. For me, my mission is communication to keep us on track and growing. My primary purpose is to come up with communication, whether it's marketing, advertising, or PR, and to try to funnel that for strategic goals and to make advancements for the organization. So using the 8-word mission sort of exercise that we learned about a little bit earlier in class, first we start with a verb, and that's to communicate. The audience for me is my employer, and then the action to be taken is to funnel that communication to keep things going on track and growing to help the business along. Next question is, what is my brand? Well, from the article in the Stanford Social Innovation Review, the big brand idea is what I want to address. Remember that, IDEA? Answering the most common complaints about brands they found from nonprofits that sort of didn't want to have a big discussion about a brand. They addressed it with integrity, that you want to make sure that it is aligned with your mission of who you really are. Democracy, meaning that you have a shared governance, you have a lot of input from a lot of different parts. And then ethics. Of course, you want to tell what's true, be truthful in communication, and really show who you are. And then affinity. That's all about getting along with others. That can be some of your partners that you go with this. It can also be the relationship you have with your own customers, your end users, that has an affinity for you. Then the final thing I want to talk about in this very short discussion board, we were told to keep this under 3 minutes. What is my positioning statement? Well, I have a varied background, journalist and PR now too. I've worked for for-profit companies and nonprofit, fast-growing, opened more than 200 movie theaters at times, and been in declining situations when a company went through bankruptcy and had to end up cutting 20-plus positions at one point in time. So with all that sort of variety in my background, that gives me insight into counseling executives and steering strategic communication. That wealth of sort of background information of how I've used the communication tools to work around problems, come up with solutions, that's my positioning statement, that this varied background I have gives me insight to counsel executives and steer strategic communication for my company.